vibrate.
You hear Chris talking about putting his phone on vibrate? Hey everybody, welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel. Wolfie's standing there just wagging to beat the band, getting Chris to pet him. He was so excited because I don't always bring him home Timbits. I mean, like, I've done it maybe twice. And tonight I brought him home one, and he met me at the door, and I had a soft, smushy, sweet Timbit for him. It was very exciting. It was very exciting.
Go see Mommy.
He says she's making a video, Grandma.
He's not going to see Mommy while that camera's out, Grandma.
Grandma's trying to keep him off the bed while she folds the laundry. My money's on the dog. My money's on the dog. He met me at the door, draped in his green blanket, and I've said it before, and I'm saying it again. Swamp Thing. He looks like Swamp Thing when he does it. By the way, the dog just won. He's standing with his front three-quarters on the bed.
He is on.
A little bit farther. Farther.
Oh,
Start getting his head. Getting his butt.
Well,
Dear, he's got a pretty butt.
You guys are not.
Stinky dog. But that's what he likes to get up there, and then he wallers. He rubs his face, he takes his paws, and he scratches at the sheets, and occasionally puts a big fat juicy rip in one,
Yeah.
and just has a high old time. And then everybody tells him he's a wallering hound, because he's a wallering hound.
Yeah, he's a good wallering.
And of course he's doing this when Mom's trying to fold laundry and stack it up neatly.
He's
I
in
told
the
you.
towel spot.
Yeah, he's in the towel spot. I told you, did I not say my money was on the dog? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Smart money in this house. Smart money always is. Oh, so how was ARF today, Chris?
That was fine.
Well, wasn't that informative?
Yeah, that was fine. We did some new stuff, and we did some old stuff.
You had guys' days yesterday, right?
Right.
What'd you do?
Went to Steak and Shake.
Is that all you did?
That's all we did with the other site. We then went back and practiced holiday songs and activity I did not recognize right off the top of my head. My brain's half functional, so I'll probably remember it when the video's off. But we did activity we haven't done in a long time. I just can't remember what it was.
Can't remember what it was.
Yep.
Obviously, it's been a long, long time.
He's trying to get together with his girlfriend so he can take her on a date.
Yeah, hopefully.
And we've been kind of thinking of places here around Delaware where he could go. And I said, well, today I said, find out if she likes scary movies. So he could take her to Luigi's, that horror-themed pizza restaurant. I mean, that's someplace you don't go every day.
Yep.
That would be an interesting date.
Well,
It's not like it's scary
Unless,
in there.
of course, she's a freak about stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not like it's scary in there, but it does have pictures of the major bad guys and,
Yep.
you know, stuff like that. And... But you can buy pizza there by the slice, and it is huge, huge slices that you're supposed to fold in half, you know, like New York style. Oh my goodness, they're humongous. I can see now why people buy it by the slice, because one, or if you're a big pig like me, two of those would be a meal. They're huge. But anyway, so we had a not so great time last night.
Yep, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, and I am very sorry that it didn't work out. But we had new providers come over and take Chris and Ben. And it was a train wreck from the get-go. As you know in my video from yesterday, if you watched it, they were late. Okay, I gave them the benefit of a doubt on that, didn't I? Because it's hard to find your way back up in here.
Yeah.
And 23 is busy.
Yes.
Well, the guy that was supposed to take Ben around bowed out of it because he didn't want to drive after dark. He got here at dark. So he didn't take Ben where he said he was going to do, which they were supposed to go to the Apple store. And then Chris came home at the same time too. And they wanted me to talk to the girl who owns the company, which I can't think of the name of the company right now. Do you know, Chris?
No, not at all.
I don't care to rat them out, but I
She's
can't
a
remember the
tiny
name.
Little,
Yeah, she's like a
Jamaican,
I think. Yeah. She has a very heavy accent, and it's a little bit hard to understand her.
and speaks softly, and I had to help
And
her time.
fast. She speaks soft and fast with a heavy accent. It's difficult. But anyway, I liked her until last night. She calls me last night and proceeds to start spinning these huge made up lies. Flat out, that's what they were. They were lies. She said that when we had the meeting at the library, remember, Chris?
Yeah.
She said that Ben thought it would be a good idea for him to go from 1 to 4, and then Chris could go from 4 to 7, and then everybody would be happy. Well, that didn't happen. That's a bald-faced lie. Ben never would have said that. And I told her, finally, I said, Ben never would have said that. Anybody that knows him will tell you he never would have said that. And I don't know what you're talking about, but that didn't happen.
Maybe she said it and he didn't disagree.
Yeah, I said that didn't happen. And so she goes on and on about how they're coming from Columbus. And I told her, I said, you knew we lived in Delaware and you knew you lived in Columbus. So how come it's a problem now? Which is a fair question. Yeah. And then we talked about how they don't want to drive after dark and that they don't want to go that late because they want to get home and spend their evenings with their family. And I said, why did you take a job that you knew you couldn't do? Which I thought was fair. Wow. If she knew they couldn't meet our times, they couldn't come to our location, and that they couldn't take them where they need to go, then why did they take the job? So then she said, why don't you find some friends or some family, and I will hire them into my business, and then they can be providers for Chris and Ben. And I said, if I wanted to do that, I would send them over to his SA and have them certified through her, and then they wouldn't have to give you any of their money. Why would I want them to go through her? Right. Big fat liar. She, you can tell, is not used to people calling her on her bullshit.
Well, I'll tell you the truth, it's because of her lineage, people hesitate to call people who are of a different race or...
They're afraid they'll get looked at as being racist.
Right.
No, you're messing with my disabled children. You're going to get called a liar if you lie on them. Ben does not get up to go early with anybody, does he?
No.
He doesn't. He never would have said he was going somewhere at 1 p.m. I have to drag him out of bed kicking and screaming to go somewhere at 2 o'clock. Lied. And so anyway, she kept talking over me, and I would wait till she was done. And then I would say something along the lines of, that didn't happen. Flat out calling her out. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about because that never happened. I was furious.
Desi's used to fighting for her voice.
But,
it started 30 plus years ago.
Yeah.
And I heard bits and pieces of the phone call on the kitchen, and Grandma wasn't able to hear it. And normally when she's arguing like this, she's calm and collected, but she wasn't very much at certain points. I could hear yelling.
Well, I was mad.
You were very mad, and just like the first person who made you so mad, you just didn't help it. You just yelled at him a little bit.
When I said, basically, you're a liar, and she says, well, you're remembering it wrong, and I am not remembering it wrong. The SA doesn't remember it like that. Chris doesn't remember it like that. Ben doesn't remember it like that. And I don't remember it like that. 4 of us know that that didn't happen. And she's still standing there
insisting,
arguing me that her lie is the truth. My Lord. Some people. Glad I don't have her nerve in my tooth. That's all I got to say about it.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was an evening that did not go well. And I sent their essay. What does essay stand for?
SSA, I don't know.
SSA?
I just know the initials.
It's a social worker position. I sent her a text that said,
Social service advisor.
yeah, that might be it. Social service advisor, that might be it. I don't know what it stands for anymore. They change that stuff about every 3 years.
I know. Somebody's brother-in-law gets the job and don't have nothing to do.
I'm telling
That's
you.
irritating.
But anyway, I sent her a text and said, she lied on Ben and she did this and she did that.
Yeah.
And then I said, I'm sorry I'm rambling, but I'm so mad and frustrated right now. And she sent me a text this morning that said very soothingly, I'm sorry that things aren't going to work out. I know the boys were looking forward to it, but you can't have people acting like that. You know, the next thing you know, they're going to say, yeah, I took them down to wherever they wanted to go
And left him.
and left them. Oh, and by the way, here's another cute one. They were supposed to be out with the kids until 7 and bring the kids home at 7, between 7 and 7:30. She went ahead and billed for that, even though she had them dropped off by 6.
Yeah.
So they got at least an hour's pay. And I said, so they're getting paid for nothing? And she said, well, that'll help with their drive time. No, the state doesn't pay them for drive time.
No.
They shouldn't have taken the job if it was too
Right.
far. I'm sorry. I know you guys got to be sick of hearing about it, but I'm tired of seeing disabled people
Penny,
getting screwed over.
Chris.
What?
It's not right. Of all the people in the world to take advantage of, why would you choose to do that?
I think there's probably about 6, and at least one of them has to have the bottom bar.
Because it's for your pants.
Yeah.
Wolfie is still up there being a wallering hound.
Well, yes.
Well, yeah. What do you think about that, Wolf?
And what do you think about that, Mom?
If they try to come back, you bite them.
'Cause I didn't even come out to see him.
Yeah, he didn't know they were here. Poor doggy was sound asleep. He missed it. He didn't get to bark at him or nothing. It was actually pretty funny.
Boop.
Don't you boop that
They
baby.
booped him on the butt.
Yep, I did. And I patted him to show me he was a good boy for putting up with something.
Chris is getting socks and underpants for Christmas, if he's lucky.
If Santa flies this year.
Yeah. If he's lucky, he'll get it. Anyway, I didn't do a short on our storage unit today because I forgot. I meant to. I really meant to, but just with Ben complaining and everything,
Yeah.
it just kind of drove it out of my head. But I wanted to take pictures to do a short and also to show Mom how far it's come. But we're getting to the point in my storage unit where I need 2 people because it's the bookcases.
Yeah.
So, yikes. But anyway, I'll be glad when it's all done.
Yeah.
I've got some clothes for you.
Okay.
It won't be done soon enough. I wish it was done now.
Let me get a second to get to where I need to get.
Well, that's good, because I expected it. And I've got a couple more to hang.
That's my thing, Cooperate. Sorry I started arguing.
Well, I guess I might as well get off here. Chris, do you have anything to add?
Not much.
Ben, do you have anything to add?
I can't think of anything.
Did you ever get the mail?
No.
Okay, then.
Lazy.
Not as bad as you.
I had to pick
If you
on.
were any lazier, you'd be in a coma.
Who's to say
Okay.
I'm not in a coma and this is nothing but a dream?
Chris is trying to be neaty over there.
Give me this hang.
Okay, thank you all for joining us. I hope you will come back and see us on Friday. Maybe we'll have some better news, or at the very least, I won't be as pissed off.
Oh, we
And,
didn't say one thing.
What?
We also got put on the list for all our friends' home staff.
Yeah, we did get on the list for all our friends' home staff. So hopefully.
Hopefully.
Most of their staff there I tend to like. There's only been one that I actively disliked. So, hopefully.
Mm.
which is pretty good when you're looking at a big business like that and you're dealing with lots of different people. Only having trouble with one is pretty good. Is that his shirt in the middle or mine?
Oh, I'm sorry, that's your mom's.
I was wondering.
Shirt.
I don't think
That's a poo
I don't
shirt,
think
Mom.
Chris is going to look good in Winnie the Pooh.
Okay, thank you.
He needs Tweety Bird. We got all our Christmas shirts out, hung them up and put them on the rack. Want to guess how many there were?
Yeah,
22.
almost lost my stuff. I lose my mind.
They've got naughty, nice, I tried. They also have naughty, nice, whatever. So I'm going to get Ben in the I tried because he has one, and get Chris in the whatever, and take a picture of them together because that's cute. So, okay, anyway, come join us on Friday. Take it easy, and we will talk to you then. Bye-bye.